Hello Facebook ads people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to talk about the importance of the dominant ad when you optimize on the ad level. I was watching this campaign today as I was optimizing, and I realized how much the dominant ads actually helped the campaign at the start to do really well, and now it's ruining it, so I have to take some decisions. I thought it was a very nice case study so that you can understand when you should take action when we are talking about dominant ads, and we are here now making this video so that you can understand it further. Meta is going through a direction that's gonna automate everything, and what is gonna be needed is creatives, and creatives is the thing that we need most right now. What is the problem? The costs. AdRoast is here to bridge this gap. With a fraction of the cost that you're gonna have by using an agency, you're gonna be able to have a lot of images and a lot of videos AI generated. How does it work? Either you're gonna put your product URL, you're gonna put an image, or you're just gonna describe what you wanna do. You're gonna select the preset that you like, or you're just gonna do it without the preset, and it's gonna generate 3 concepts for you. It's gonna roast each one of the concepts, and it's gonna give you a specific rate for each one of them. After that, you can actually choose to improve further. Same with the videos, you're gonna pick any preset that you want, and then it's gonna generate a video for you. What you're winning with AdRoast, you know, because we roast the ads before you even test them, if they have good chances to work or not, then you can improve them further. You can improve them further with AI edits or normal edits. And of course, the most important thing of all, you can use presets if you don't know how to do prompting. So, happy creating with AdRoast, and I will hope to see you inside. So, we have this campaign, and I'm gonna show you how this campaign looked. So, if we go on the maximum period, we can see that we have 2, which is on our target, and we can see that the ad that I'm checking over here, it was dominant, taking budget. But you can see always over here when we have spends which are very close, we know that there has been a battle for the dominancy. And over here, this second ad out of nowhere started taking budget, and it actually ruined our campaign. So we'll see how this campaign has started. It started on May 19. So we can check over here on this period, for example, we can check. It was doing really well. This one was really dominant, taking most of the budget, and you can see that the results were actually really good. But now let's start seeing what happened with 7 days intervals after that. So you can see that this one lost the dominancy from this one, which started taking budget, and then the campaign actually started struggling. If we check on the last 7 days, we will see that the results are bad from what we want to have. But if we check last 14 days, the results are good. If we check last 30 days, the results are good. But we are on the verge of taking a decision over here. Obviously, these 2 taking budget, they are ruining our campaign and our average results. So what I did today is that I closed both of them. Okay, I closed both of them because I don't want them anymore in the campaign. They are ruining the campaign. Is this campaign going to recover? The answer is I don't know, but for sure we know that we have these 2 troublemakers that while I was having my good dominant ad working very well, they came and they took budget out of nowhere for no reason, and they actually ruined my campaign. So I'm taking action. When did I take action? I gave time, because a lot of times when you see one ad trying to take budget, sometimes it's good because it's trying to take budget, but it's also working. Here it didn't work, and it actually ruined the campaign, so I have to take action. I hope that this campaign is gonna bounce back and it's gonna work again. But for sure, this is one of the cases that you have to, even when you have optimized the campaign, you have to go and you have to check and see if there's a problem with your dominant ad and follow your dominant ad, because this is how the campaigns are working on the ad level. Obviously here we're talking about a campaign which is not CBO. Even if it was a CBO, it's a single ad set campaign, so we're optimizing on the ad level. That's what I want to show you. This is what I thought that it was really interesting. I will do another video after 7 days or 10 days maybe, seeing how this campaign has improved, if it's gonna improve, and we will take it from there. Obviously, the ad level optimization is a whole other chapter. I have inside my course several videos of me doing it daily on the other accounts that I optimize daily, and it's not something that we can cover in one video. But here you have just seen one example of how dominant ads, instead of helping one campaign, they can actually ruin it, and this is a point that you have to take difficult decisions. If you want to see more on this content, you can go and check this video that I have done 1 year ago, and it's actually another case of a dominant ad and how it behaved, so that you can understand further what you should see on the ad level and how you can optimize. But as I said, it's more complex than that, and if you want to dive deeper, watch more of my videos or even see the course.